November 1995. And yeah, I went. It's a crazy situation, but yeah, I ended up getting pinched, and yeah, I went straight to the island. I went through the bookings, and they said they was calling names going to Rikers Island. Now, mind you, I'm 16 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to walk into. All I know is I hear the story, and it's like, wow. You know, I'm asking myself, what the fuck did I get myself into, man? Oh, man. And this is something else for young listeners out there, man. Be careful who you hang out with. Real talk. Because them guys that you think are your guys, they don't be your guys. Niggas' minds don't even be full of, you know, I was young. My mind wasn't fully developed then. You know? And I don't know, man. I was playing, I made the wrong move. And that shit had me sitting up for 3 years inside of a jail at 16 years old. And the shit that I went through that time, you know, at some point I adapted and it became fun, and this is not to promote it, but once you adapt to your environment, it's like, yo, it's what it is. It's gorillas in the mist, and hey, shit happens, man. But this is not the glorified once again, man, because I don't want none of it. I don't want nobody saying, yo, nah, this is not what it is.
There's a lot of things dudes had to go through in the belly of the beast on Rikers Island. Just shit, crazy shit that a dude had to go through that, you know, if these histories are not spoken about, these histories will be lost forever. And nobody will even know that it happened. But the few that was there. You feel what I'm saying? So, and like we said, this was a long time ago when you were 16 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, 1995. You feel me? But get the viewers a taste on what was the atmosphere like for you in C-74 in 1995.
Before I got to the building, right, I was on the street, and I had ran into a homie from LA. I don't want to say his name right now, but I ran into a homie from LA, and he came and he introduced me to the Bloodlight. Now, well, I can't. Wait, hold on. Let me not say he was. Yeah, he was from LA, but he was in LA, but he was more or less from the Bronx. He was from the Bronx, but he spent some time out over on the West Coast, and he came back over here, and he was repping Hit Squad Brim. Now, Hit Squad Brim at the time was you could say it was a legit hood, and folks was a lot of folks was jacking it. A lot of folks wasn't hip to it. You know, it was a branch off of 6 Deuce, 5'9". You know, 5'9" came off of 6 Deuce, and then there was a branch that the homie that brought me home was part of a different branch called HSB, which was a Hit Squad branch. Now, at the time in Harlem, it wasn't too many homies running around Harlem. Like, I remember walking through Foster and niggas just telling me, take that blood shit back to LA. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because the homie that I had brought home, that I brought home was from Foster, right? And we ended up linking up on the island, and homie got it in and got it, and he was like my first drop. So during my time of incarceration, I come home and the whole Foster was blood. Like, it was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it. But just to get, but that, let me not jump too far ahead. So when I hit the receiving room, right, this is November 4th. I hit the receiving room. November 4th, 1995. I hit the receiving room. And, yo, I don't know how I don't know how it happened, but some dude got his top blown right there in the motherfucking, in the motherfucking receiving room through the gate. I knew the kid. The kid that reached out and touched him. I ended up finding out who he was as time went along. But you know, it was going down. It was going down, and he touched him with a scalpel. Nasty.
His shit was crazy. Like, did he get cut bad, or was he just nipped, or what?
Nah. Kid blew his head off. Nigga blew his head straight the fuck off. Like it was intentional, and yeah, it was just crazy because the nigga was in a solo cell. And like I said, I'm 16 years old. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know nothing about this. And keep it 100, I'm shaking in my boots. To be real with you, I'm shaking in my boots because there's grown men in here. There's grown men in here, and niggas been in here laid up, working out. Like, niggas was prepared for war. Like, niggas moving around. Like, it's a war going on. It's ARDC, nigga, adolescents at war. C-74 is going on. Nigga, I know HB was popping. I know OBCC was popping, but wasn't no pins getting pulled like they was in ARDC.
Yo, so
no pins getting pulled like it. Like you hear the pins pulled, but it was like it was going off in the ARDC, dude.
So what happened when son got ate with that scalpel? Like, what happened? What the nigga did when he got cut?
I mean, you know the routine. ERU rushed the place. Everybody against the wall. Everybody against the wall. Nigga head got blown off. They rushed him off. You know, all I know is that they took a picture of his shit. His shit is in the books. I'm just gonna put it like that. His shit is in the books. Like, you know, I know they be having that scare straight. I wish a nigga would have showed me that scare. I wish they would have took me to the scare straight before I went there and had to endure what I went through. But I can't really say I really went through much, because after a while it became fun, and it's fucked up that it came like that. But you know, I just adapted to my environment. Let me just say that. I'm not gonna say it was never fun. The whole time on the island, you know, I actually, when I first got to the island, I never even said to nobody that I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? I never, nobody knew I was God at first, but then as motherfuckers started coming in, it was niggas that knew me from the hood, and they made it known. Now, when I first got to the island, I went to, I didn't go to Mall 1. Mall 1 was full. The island was packed at this time. So they had opened up another modular, which was modular 9. Right? So, modular 8, no, it was mod 9. They opened up mod 9 because all the other modulars were packed. And, you know, majority of the people that I was in there with were some older gentlemen, and then there was some younger gentlemen that were fresh and first timers like me. So it was like the what they call it, new admissions house. And what I learned in there was that niggas was sneak thieves. Like I never knew that you know, I wasn't, like I said, it's not like I went to a rehearsal class or I never had a crash course in this shit. I remember being in Mod 8 and a nigga took my boots. A nigga took my boots on some sneak thief and shit. And he went home. He took my boots on some sneak thief and shit and went home. But he left his shit, so I had something. But then I leave from Mod 8, and they sent me to 2 Upper. Now, it's mad homies in there. Now check this out, because this is the moment that changed. This is the moment this is the moment that got a lot of that made me go off on a lot of people. I get up there and I'm with the homies, and when I get into my cell, right? I had 2 niggas run down on me with hammers. Like niggas ran down on me with hammers, hard body. Right? Now listen. Now these niggas are supposed to be Damu. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
These niggas are supposed to be Damu, so they run down on me with hammers. And niggas is like, yo, now mind you, now I'm just coming out of March 8. I haven't even escaped. Like this is all new to me. I don't even I'm shook out my mind. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. I was that shook out my mind. 15 years old.
Like you supposed to be. Like you supposed to be though. Nigga running down on you with hammers.
So niggas wanted to make sure I ain't have no hammers on me. So I had to shake out my shit. Like niggas shook my shit out. Like they wanted to make sure I didn't have no hammers. I just seen somebody get their face cut all the way off. Like damn near all the way off in the receiving room.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas was shook my shit out. Niggas patted me down and wanted me to motherfucking squat. You hear me? Now these is down moves. So I'm going along with it because I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on. And listen, it's so real. I'm gonna tell you this. It was a nigga from Brooklyn, right? Little bum ass nigga. His name was, and then there was another bum ass nigga named from the Bronx. You was on the island, 9596. You was on the island. You was in 2 Upper. You was a Doja. And yes, Shorty Blood, aka Shorty 112. That's who's on the jack right now. Anyway, fucking niggas made me squat. Seeing that I didn't have no hammers, I didn't have nothing tucked. Niggas shook my clothes out. And at the time, I'm not thinking these niggas is hurting me. I'm not thinking that. I'm like, yo, I just saved myself from getting shot. Because I could have got shot just now. These niggas, I don't know these niggas that hammer. I don't know what the fuck is they. I don't know what's going on. First time on the island, I was glad. Listen, I don't think I really told too many people the story. There are people I have told the story. I don't really think I told too many people this story. But yeah, well, niggas made me smart, made me motherfucking shake my pants, shake my clothes out, make sure I ain't have no hammers. And I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, hold up. He's supposed to be the homie. It's supposed to be brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. But these niggas is, what the fuck? However, I didn't catch on until later on. Now listen, I'm up here, I'm living. We not moving nowhere. We not going nowhere. Like niggas, we not going to the mess hall. We not going out for rec.
Yo, I'm getting on that phone next.
Yo,
my nigga, don't disrespect me, my nigga. You see me standing here waiting for the phone, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you waiting for, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Least looking at
touch that shit. Touch that New York tale. This a true New York tale. For real, for real. The jail to the strip. 200 gangs the list in New York. A New York story.